I'm Joey.
I'm Jason.
And this is Metal
Monster
Review. Today, we're officially finishing up the whole Friday the 13th series. We are going to 1989, and we are doing Friday the 13th, Part 8. Jason Takes Manhattan. Fuck. Okay, where to begin? Jason, the movie starts off, Jason is still trapped at the bottom of Crystal Lake. And there's a boat above his corpse. And Jason comes into contact with a power cable that just brings him fucking back.
No one's seen that fucking corpse sitting there when they put the power cable in there.
No, I guess that was overlooked. And Jason climbs aboard the boat, kills two forgettable characters, very forgettable characters, and one of them, ironically, is wearing a hockey mask that Jason always wore. So he gets his mask.
This mask even has the same chip piece missing and everything.
So, Jason's on the loose. Now, after the kills, or around the time of the kills that happened on the boat, the two are listening to the radio and they're congratulating the graduating class of Crystal Lake who's going on a cruise. Guess what? So is fucking Jason. You know what I mean? So Jason ends up going on the cruise boat with them. You know what I mean? It's like the Carnival Cruises. Jason Voorhees is here. You know what I mean? It's like, what the fuck? So Jason's on this cruise ship. That's what this movie should have been called. Yeah. Jason Takes a Cruise. You know what I mean? He's on the deck playing shuffleboard and bumper pool and having a drink by the pool. You know what I mean? That's what the fuck we got going on here. Now, Jason, would you like to rant, rave, and bitch and complain about Friday the 13th, Part 8, Jason Takes Manhattan?
Some of my biggest complaints about this movie is the bunch of stuff that makes absolutely no sense. Now, I get it. We're doing a Friday the 13th movie. They're not known for Academy Awards, but at least most of them had some sort of sense being made. And it was just might have been silly, but it was fun to watch. This was just too many things that make no sense whatsoever. No sense.
Yeah, it really didn't. And even sitting here and rewatching this after all these years, I mean, there were some cool scenes that I dug, but it's like this one was a little bit more of a rougher watch. This one,
I mean, half the characters are unlikable, and then just the stupid shit. Like what are the things that make no sense? Was the deckhand guy saying, what did he say, that this trip's doomed, or Jason's aboard, he came down the river. How the fuck does he know?
Yeah, how the hell would he know? But he was, like I said, he was supposed to be like the guy warning everybody, you're all doomed. You know what I mean?
when Jason does his first two kills in that little houseboat, the boat's at Crystal Lake. Okay, he got revived, does his thing. Why didn't he get off the boat? Now, mind you, this boat's shut off and anchored. When he killed him, why didn't he just get off the boat and go back over to the cabins? No, Jason pulls up the anchor, starts the boat, and just drives. And they must have dug some giant canal from Crystal Lake to a goddamn ocean.
Yeah, we need geographical locations here, because I didn't understand this. Like, how the hell did he end up on the fucking cruise and you just see him holding on to the anchor and the chain and just climbs up on the boat? Like, nobody saw this.
Like the boat he first killed people on, he never got off, started the damn thing up and just left it drive. But he's supposed to be in a lake. It's not attached to anything, but something changed where he just drove and ended up into the ocean and ran into a cruise ship and said, fuck it, I'm going a cruise ship, and I said, screw it, I'm going on vacation.
Yeah. You know what I mean? Well, it is the 8th movie, hey, been busy the last 7. It's time to take a short cruise, go relax, chill out, do some deep sea fishing, like fucking A, man.
I mean, I know we're complaining pretty heavily about it, some of the positive is that we got Kane Hodder back as Jason.
Yes, and that is a plus. I will agree with you there.
And they made him. I mean, his body activity was still cool, but I think they try to make him a little more humanized because normally he just butchers people.
Yeah.
When he's finally in New York City, when he kicks the person's
in the last 15 minutes of the movie, by the way,
he's walking through the city, kicks this person's boombox, and pulls a little knife out. You're dead, slime bag. And Jason just lifts his mask up and, it's cool, and they run away.
Never mind. You know what I mean?
The normal Jason wouldn't do that. He just turn around and butcher him.
Yeah. So, but like I said, I mean, this movie was mostly filmed in Vancouver, and I think they only filmed in Manhattan, New York for about 3 days. So pretty much the last 15, 20 minutes of the movie is filmed in New York, and that's where they're there. Now, there is a couple cool death scenes that happen there, and there is a few. I don't want to just completely bitch and complain about the movie, but I 100% agree with you. Not one damn bit of this made any sense. And the characters in it just were boring, unlikable. You know what I mean? You didn't really have somebody that you were just like rooting for, like, man, I hope they survive or whatever. You just didn't care. They're forgettable.
I think the most annoying person there was Charles.
Oh, man. Yeah, I agree with you because he just bitched about everything.
Whole movie, whined and cried about every little thing. He never said one thing that was like enjoyable. I mean, and don't get me wrong, it was funny watching him bitch. To me, he looks like the Dollar General Peter Cushing for some reason.
I like, you know what I mean? Like the Clover Valley brand Peter Cushing. I see where you're going with that. But yeah, so even when, I'll try to keep the spoilers to a minimum here, but even when the cruise ship is going down and they're on the lifeboats and they end up somewhere docking in New York, you couldn't find a place to dock. Like, what? Shut up. You know what I mean? Everybody's fucking dead. You're lucky to be alive. And you didn't do anything to help anybody either. You know what I mean? You're just here, buddy. You know what I mean? Like, yeah, I couldn't stand that.
Another funny thing was that one teacher, Colleen, told a bunch of the students to go to the ballroom. Stay here, guys, till I go see what's going on. She leaves them there, and the engine room blows up, and the ship's going down. And she's like, "Oh, I gotta go back and get the kids." And Sean's like, there is no ballroom. Like, no sign of emotion. Like,
no, not at all.
Okay, let's go.
Everybody's dead. You're just like...
I'm surprised Charles...
Is the buffet still open? You know?
I mean, I'm surprised Charles didn't start complaining. No, God damn it. I got to call all these kids' parents and tell them they're dead.
They're dead. You know, did they get the casino too? Like, you know? But yeah, this one, as I've said here with reviewing, I've enjoyed watching. I'm glad that we did this and went back because it's been a long time since I've watched some of these Friday the 13th movies. This one, I could tell you, I skip it. You'd be okay if you skip this one. If you want to see it for yourself, go right ahead. But this one, I wouldn't really highly recommend. There's a couple cool scenes, and that's about it.
There's a couple cool scenes in here. I mean, I know we're bitching pretty heavily about it, but just too much of it just makes no sense. Like the things we talked about, and then now Jason can like teleport.
Yeah, he's just all over the fucking place. Yeah, like quick, fast, and in a hurry too. It's like, well, how the hell did they get from here? And now he's in the building on the 6th floor. I don't understand. Did the I Dream of Jeannie thing or whatever, or just the Bewitched, you know, where he does the arms and you know what I mean? I don't get it.
My biggest thing about the teleport thing is when they're in that ballroom. And that, I think her name's Eva. She's like on the dance floor, and Jason's literally in front of her, and they do this little spin thing, and then he's gone. Then he's in front of her again. They're like, you're in a big open space. So like, obviously, he's
how did you lose him?
Yeah.
It's understandable if it's a crowded room, you know what I mean? But it's like just you, the lights, and him. How the hell?
Some of the stuff's just so stupid. It's like I can't give this movie a pass.
Nah, I mean, even rewatching this, I'm like, wow, this one's kind of tough.
Oh, I did too. I watched it the first time, and we had some crap going on, and so I wanted to rewatch it again. I'd have forced myself. Like, oh
Yeah.
God.
So now, do you have anything else you'd like to add about Friday the 13th Part 8, Jason Takes Manhattan?
Nothing really. I'm just. To me, this was a disappointment. I think it was a quick cash grab, trying to suck the last life out of poor Jason Voorhees.
Yeah. Yeah, I kind of agree with you there. So this one I wouldn't recommend. So, but what I would recommend is subscribing to Metal and Monster Reviews. I'm Joey.
I'm Jason.
And this is Metal
Monster
Review.